Good morning. This is Karsa. Karsa KKWX. Karsa is my name. KKWX is my empire. Today we're going to be doing a little bit of full moon tarot readings for the next 2 hours. So if you like to get in, join quickly. In the meantime, we will be doing a collective reading, and it's a very interesting collective reading at that. Let's get to it. All right. Perfect timing. Hi, Vanna. It's been a while, Vanna. Glad to see you. All right, so I'll get you as soon as we finish the collective reading. First things first. The Four of Air is a lavender. Now, if anybody knows about lavender, lavender is used a lot for relaxation and for, basically just being able to calm down. Well, right now, we need to calm the freak down because things are just going to get hectic as it is. And we need that time to replenish ourselves before we have to deal with a lot more being hectic. So, let's talk about this a little bit further. This is the Four of Air. The Four of Air. Basically, it is to calm your body and mind and pause to cherish the present moments. Take your time. Stop and smell the roses. That kind of thing, you know? Alright, so with taking your time and smelling the roses, there's Damia, the caldera of fire, which is saying to love yourself, indulge yourself, give yourself some pleasure, passion, power, relaxation. Delight in yourself and replenish a lot of that energy that you've lost. So there's that. So far we've been talking about energy that is lost. Now we have to replenish it so that we can move on to the next part of our lives. The Hydra, or the daughter of Earth, there we go, is Linden. Now, Linden I have only seen in one other reading, so it's very interesting that we're even getting this one. Come on. Focus. Alright. There we go. This is basically to help us return to the beginner's path, to remember our past, be flexible to build our future, be grounded, and return to our roots. So not only are we supposed to relax, but we're also supposed to return to our roots. Then we have the Seven of Water, which is birch. And wow, we do not have this. This is not focusing. Let me see if I can focus it better. May have to restart the video capture. Ah, here's the sharpness. Hi, Tedimal. Thank you again for another month of subscription. That's 34 months. I have gone that long. That's ridiculous. Okay. Wow.
Chocolate Chip Cookie Minion Anonymous just subscribed. Yay. Good evening, everyone.
I don't know why it keeps saying anonymous because there's no point. I've gone back to check it out and it still does it. What's the balance? Thank you for joining the queue. I hope everything is going well for you. I hope things are going better for you. Okay. Well, we're going to have issues with this, so I'm going to keep trying. But as you can see, hopefully, this here is the birch, the 7 of water. It's going to be an issue today. I think it's going to be, we're going to have to do it the hard way. Birch is to open up your heart to wisdom from the soul. Toast for a fresh start. So we have to relax. We have to get used to it. We have to relax. We have to take some time for ourselves. We need to enjoy ourselves, get back to our roots. And now it's saying that we also need to open our heart to some wisdom that is going to be flowing in. This is a perfect time for a vision quest. And what I mean by a vision quest, taking time away from the computers, taking time away from playing any games, getting away from all the electrical stuff, and meditating on the future. Sometimes this is when we would go and do things like time when we would spend camping for like 3 days, 7 days, 12 days, whatever, with barely anything but ourselves and nature, to get an idea of what is going on in our near future, because we would be listening for clues from the nature to decide questions that we've been having. This is the perfect time for vision questing. And this last card says so. The last card is the Hermit. I don't know why. The one is working better than the other. Maybe I'll try to see if we can get this one up here, the little one, to show better. But anyway, this is basically a good time. Hi there, Nightmare. Welcome again. Seeing you again. It's awesome. There it is. No, it's just not capturing properly. We're having some issues with our video. So I will do my best to try to get the video to capture better. But we were doing fine this morning, and then all of a sudden it decided to just not do it. Welcome back! Perfect timing. It's your turn. So, this is supposed to be a full moon. And I don't know why we are having problems, so I'm going to take a moment to try to get this to refocus. It's just not focusing properly. Everything else is. There we go. We just needed to reactivate it. Now I have to flip it. There we go. Yeah, alright. We're good. Okay, I was wondering, I reached out to Tom and he unblocked me today after having spoke to him for 5 months. I was wondering what intentions are with unblocking me. Should I expect to hear from him? Good question. Good question. Alright, so are you wanting them to even hear? Are you wanting me to? This is not a relationship. I will say, yeah, this is a relationship. We'll go with a relationship. What deck would you like? What deck would you like? If we're talking about relationships, the crystal is a really good one. But the others are as well. I'm gonna have to say, I'm still gonna go with the crystal. But if we don't feel like it resonates, then we'll hit the sacred. Okay? Alright. Okay. Welcome in the energies of earth, air, fire, and water. With each season, let us rejoice. Through every phase of the sun and moon, let us be in harmony. In every direction shall we offer our love. This is just for Vanna, and only for Vanna. I'd like to know, what are the intentions of Tom? Okay. I will tell you that some people will come back to you sometimes when they after they've blocked you, just because maybe they found out something that says that they were in the wrong. Other times, they just want to give up the animosity so that they can move on with their lives. It's happened to me time and time again. So, anyway. How many more times would you like me to shuffle? Okay, so you messaged him. See, yeah. Alright. So, here's the thing, Vanna. They can always see your message, even though you they blocked you. If they choose to unblock you, it's probably something you said. Alright. 1, 2, or 3. Or the fact that they didn't even realize they did block you. I've had that happen too. Oh, okay. Well, green Viturian. Phosphorite granite. Mokite jasper. Kyanite. Orange calcite, okay. So there is some good stuff going on here. And rhodite, okay. Looks like you finally got over whatever was bothering you. Let's see, is that too much light right there? Alright, let's start here. I can't see, so. Personal relationship. Green Viturian. Luck, good fortune, and potential. So there is a potential of a new relationship coming out of the unblocking. Maybe opening a possibility to that friendship again. Yeah. There is the opportunity to reopen that friendship again. That's one thing that's being said. Can I get this card? Thank you. 53 garnet. Cespernine garnet. Yeah, this is again saying that there's a new relationship going. This is a charm and charisma, communication can help with sparking a brilliant beacon of confidence and a start of a new. So while you had a falling out 5 months ago, it does look like if you want something to happen, this will allow for a friendship. 36. Kind of wondering if about are genuine or if he just wants to try to meet new people. Well, it's a risk. No matter what you're gonna do, it's gonna be a risk. And you are exploring new territory, claiming your personal power as far as your friendship goes. The relationship is evolving. He's saying he cared deeper. Yeah, I do feel like there is that he still cared a lot deeper. It's a question is, do you want it to go there? Or do you want to block it? We do have a card that did fall out. I didn't know it. Okay, Jasper is basically saying that Kyanite, I believe this is your friend here. 28. this is you. The other was the Green Adventurers. He is hoping for a new relationship between you two. So this one here is explaining that there is a restoration of harmony that is wanted, mending fences, building bridges, starting of a new relationship with each other as friends. You're going to have to make sure that he understands I am only going to do this if we are just going to be friends. Unless your connection is that you want something more as well. You don't think you want to block it. Okay. Well, there is definitely some feelings for you in there. And the orange calcite keeps saying the same thing. There is a birthing of new relationship, new sensuality, new sexuality. If you don't want this to block, he will take it further. Hi there, Miss Pieces. Welcome in. There's an infinite possibility if you want this relationship to continue to get greater, more intimate. There's a lot of potential. I can expect him to respond. He did unblock me, but never replied. I think he will. I think he's a little bit nervous. From what you said that you blocked 5 months ago, he's like, do I want to take this chance and give my heart away again? I think he's nervous. I do think that if you send him another message saying, hi, I wouldn't mind talking to you again one night, he's probably going to take it and run with it. Rhodite, this is motives that they have for you. Harmony in relationships. So they definitely want to rehash their relationship with you and possibly see if there can be a better connection than what they had before. But you're going to have to make sure you help with the boundaries, because they're willing to go a lot further than you. You're going to have to make sure that you keep your that you keep the eye on the boundaries, because what they want and what you want are not exactly the same thing. Yeah. I don't think he doesn't want to stop marrying you. I think he wants to go further with this relationship, hoping that it will go through, but he is afraid to give his heart again and have you block him again. Turquoise. This is the card that fell out. So whenever a card falls out, it's important that we listen to the message. 57. If you want this to just be a friendship, you have got to reframe it and make sure that they understand. You need to communicate what you truly want from it, because the relationship may change over time, and it already for them has gotten to the point where they still want it. You need to reframe your boundaries and make sure that they understand where you want it to go. And this will help with the relationship going forward. I do believe, Vanna, that by talking to them again, you are opening up their heart to being crashed. Do your best not to allow that to happen. Do your best and communicate properly. Oh, fudge. Give it a minute. Alright, let me make sure I got everybody on here. List. Okay, so Tenable, you will be next. I'm gonna write the names of the people who are in here. I'm only doing tarot readings for 2 hours right now, so I can get my life back into it. Yeah. And white, Tenable, target, and I can't spell. I did hear what you said, though. I did want to explore this stuff again, but I think that you can definitely sense that they're more hyper-focused on it being romantic than I am. Yes. So, because of that, please do yourself a favor and make sure you put down your boundaries. If you don't want it to go as romantic, don't make sure that they understand. Don't give them mixed messages, because the mixed messages will come back and hurt them and you in the long run. So with all that's being said, and this one was also saying the same thing, keep your show the boundaries. Make sure that they understand, communicate, and understand where they stand as well. Okay? Does that help? Because they definitely want something more than what you want, but you're the one who's going to control the relationship and how far it's going to go. You're welcome. Thank you for letting me read for you. Tenable, it's your turn. What is the question? Opportunity for career change, but it is a massive risk. It will be a short-term improvement, but I'm not sure about the long-term, so I'm looking for a bit of guidance. Okay. Which deck would you like me to use? I know which deck is calling to me, but I don't know which deck you would like me to use. Okay. I'm going to use the first deck I ever really did have. Other than the Rider Tarot deck, which I no longer have one. Okay. It's the Medicine Woman. So, hopefully straightforward. I'd like to be given the opportunity, have been given an opportunity for a career change. Massive risk. Short-term improvement, but what about the long-term? Kind of huge thing to be asking. Alright, so we welcome in the energies of earth, fire, and water. Let us create a life of beauty, reverence, and wonder with every season. Let us rejoice through every sun and moon. Shall we be in harmony? In every direction shall we offer our love. Okay, I think we're done because they're throwing cards at me now. So, which of the ones choose to you would you like? 1, 2, or 3? Middle one. Okay. We're also going to keep this card, the one last card that, because for some reason that card came out. All right. Oh no. Okay, this is a problem. What is the final card? Yeah, while it's an opportunity for you, it's not looking good. Okay. So socially, it will help you open up another area of your life. The Apprentice of Stones. Stones meaning similar to pentacles or to coins, and that's always talking about money. So yes, it will open up to a new opportunity, to a new way of life. But it's not going to go as well as you'd like it to go. The 8 of Pipes. It's not going to allow for you to learn anything totally new. You won't be able to develop. I guess what was already saying it was a bad idea, but pessimistic will get. Yeah, this is saying that your creativity will be stifled. Your abilities to grow will be stifled. The tower is not a good one to have next to it. And this is for your focusing. This is a bad idea. I'm not exactly sure what your bad idea was, but I can tell you that when the tower comes out, it's a definite change, but it could mean that a change that you are not ready. It is definitely going to be a challenge no matter what. There will be a different person who will merge from it. It's not going to be something you truly love. Over time, it will be your weakness. Where you stand is you need to find balance in your life first. And that's what this one is all about. Your strengths is you're very good at teaching. You're good at explaining, good at speaking. Confirms that I was feeling avoid this offer. Yeah, the offer is not good. It's not a good idea. The change is not good for you. So I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't. You're welcome. I mean, it's always up to you, but it does feel like this is not a good opportunity. This opportunity will bite you in the ass in the long run. Alright, is there anybody else who would like a reading? Alright, like I said, I'm only doing this for 2 hours today. You're very welcome. Thank you for letting me read for you, Tunnable. I do unfortunately agree that it is a bad idea. I'm not sure what it was, but I will say to you on this that it does feel like it would have been a step back in your life. So. Okay. Well, you weren't comfortable with it, but you weren't sure if it was changing industry after 18 years. It was a community manager job for games. No. Yeah. Is it an opportunity for what you love? Yes. Would you begin hating it after a time? Yeah. You would have to find a balance, and you would have to manage your money, because it would not be exactly what you want. Now, here's the thing. When you retire, yeah, when you retire, this could be a good idea. But not before. We still have the readings open. If you would like a reading, and those of you who are on YouTube, you can still get a... Yeah, it's 25 years down the road, and I'm not sure that games will be as promising to be played in 25 years. People will find other ways of entertainment. Because that's the way it is for games. Some are timeless, some are not. Go cook your dinner, and thank you again. I hope that you have a wonderful day. Thank you, Tenable, for the subscription, and thank you for letting me read for you. Alright, we still have the readings open. This is a full moon reading. Now, if you know anything about the full moon, this is the perfect time for you to go put your cards, go put any of your tarot, any of your spiritual items, like your oh shoot, your pendulums, your crystals, put them up in so that they can bask in the moon. Take care. Bask in the moon. Great day for tabletop wargaming. I agree. I'll be wargaming in about 3 hours. Myself. I'll be playing Pathfinder. But yeah, this is a time period where if you have cards that you need to have cleansed, this is a perfect day to cleanse them. If you need to have your crystals soak in salt, this is a good time. If you need to do a full smudging, this is a perfect time for you to get out the old and bring in the new. So tonight I am going to be taking all of my cards and putting them on the windowsill so that they can bask in the moon and get their energies replenished. This is a perfect time for that. What else is a perfect time? Putting the runes out there is a perfect time. Your pendulums, your crystals. This is your time to remove all that negative energy to bring in the new. Also, if you did not notice that on the collective reading, this is a good time for you to take time for yourself, relax, get to spend some time with yourself, do what you need to do that you love, but maybe taking some time away from the computers, away from the electrical stuff, so that you can replenish yourself as well as your cards for tonight. So that's what the full moon has been saying collectively. In fact, why don't we do a full moon reading for everybody as a collective reading? And let me see here. I think we'll go with the sacred. Native Spirit. Native Spirit is the one I'm going to use for this. The Native Spirit. I was about to do a follow-up message to him, but I noticed he posted a status update praising the guy he knows, and he said, he's a real true person that is hard to find these days. If he's only unblocked me to try to be petty. I don't think he's unblocked you to try to be petty. I think he's trying to get the confidence. I don't think it's about being petty though. He might feel like he was slighted at one time. And he's just... You don't feel it was a good... Yeah. I feel like, yes, it could have been a little bit slighted against you, but I think it's more along the lines... He's probably had, even the last 5 months, I mean, you haven't been around him. It is possible that he had other relationships that just went and did the same thing. Made him feel like he is not a true person And I think he needs the confidence. I think what you need to do is wait until he is willing. Yeah. I think that's what happened. Like I said, it's about confidence. I don't think it's just about you. I think he's been feeling it from several sides that he just wants people to realize he is a true person. He's not just something that can be thrown away. It hurts to be rejected. And if he and his brother had a falling out, that could be also it. I do think he's lacking confidence. And he's lashing out because of that lacking of confidence. I just don't think it's about pettiness. The only reason I blocked was because it comes to disagreements. It is his way or the highway. Oh. Yeah. So he has no confidence in himself at all. And if he had confidence, he probably wouldn't be as rude as trying to tell people, hey, I need it this way. No, he's... A lot of times when people are, it's me or the highway, it's because they are insecure. Does that make sense? Yeah, and I can understand why you would block somebody like that. Yeah. But I do think he needs some confidence, and that's part of his problem, and why he's not contacting you right away. He's not sure what to say. Because he doesn't want to ruin it with you again. But at the same time, he does want to feel that confidence that he doesn't have. Rejection is a powerful thing. Alright, one more time, and then I'm going to do this full-blown collective reading. Yep. Alright, so we're doing this one. Okay. Time to get some stories said, what you want to say. It's also a good time to learn something old from the ancestors and let it grow within. So, perfect time for going out into nature to find the true self. This is interesting. Okay, so the Sweat Lodge is what we talk about for, like, Vision Quests back when they were doing Sweat Lodges. There is some places that still do Sweat Lodges outside of the Native American. There's also some spas that do something similar to that. Some retreats that do something similar to that. But the obstacle is taking that time to be able to do it. So that you can answer the call and learn how to be in peace with yourself. It is time for a vision quest. Time to learn about the new buffalo. What is the white buffalo? The white buffalo is something in the Native Americans that is considered a time when we start seeing the white buffalo, the nations will return and become once again in harmony together. In this particular deck, the white buffalo is also about abundance and security, allowing for it to flow into your life, balance and harmony to prevail. Okay? So it's a time to get your balance back, to allow for harmony to return into your life, to cleanse yourself, and so that we can renew and walk into beauty. So we see every day beauty, but we don't always acknowledge it. And this is a time for acknowledging that there is beauty out there, that there is beauty within and without, and that you need, we need a lot of time occasionally for ourselves so that we can walk back in that beauty and feel the gratitude for it. To stop and smell the roses. This is a time for stopping and smelling the roses. Hi, Mocking. You're next. So, this is your collective reading, guys. Basically, it's time to become like a hermit and do that vision quest and stop and smell the roses. Okay. I am doing well. I'm a little cold because finally our air conditioner is working pretty well, and there is a vent right next to me that's making me a little cold. But hey, that's the way it is. Let me write you on the list, and let me know what deck and what question you have. And as I said, today is the best time for you to replenish and renew all those energies, because the full moon is full of it. Bask in it while it's still here. Okay. Second deck. Alright, that is the crystals. What is your question? Or are you wanting a full moon? You could just have a full moon if you like. Sure. Welcoming the energies of earth, air, fire, and water, let us create a life of beauty, reverence, and wonder. With each season, we rejoice through every phase of the sun and moon. Let us be in harmony. In every direction shall we offer our love. We're at an ad, so this is perfect time for her. Wait. This is, there we go. The ad has ended. Love reading. Should I move on from this friend? Okay, we will do that. Let's drop the card. Okay. One, two, three. 1, 2, or 3. One, two, three. 2. Okay. There's some healing needing to be done. All right. So the first question is this, which connection is this? Is this you or is it them? But what motivate means is closing the door. Rebirth, opening for new experiences. So the connection is, are you ready for that? Is it you who wants to close the door, or is it them that wants to close the door? But so one of you is definitely going to close the door. The relationship is kind of needing to be moved on. I mean, that's the first question, the first thing. Yeah, it's not you, it's them. Okay. So this is them. Jade. Advice. You don't have to be perfect. You can make mistakes. But what you cannot do is wall yourself off and cry out to connect and expand. For crying out for you to connect and expand. For that will keep you from discovering your own purpose. In other words, if this person is not wanting to be with you, you really do need to move on. Don't wall yourself off just because this person doesn't want you. Or maybe they do want you, but they don't want you in the way that you want them. Seek out new friends and treasures, and that is your advice. The door is closing. You don't know that. The door is closing. It's time for you to at least get new friends. You could spend time at least meeting new people. Yeah. Okay. So this is you. Supposedly this is you. Aqua quartz? Aqua aura quartz? Connecting with the infinite potential and renewing your purpose, wonder, and awe. In this case, if you want this relationship to absolutely continue, then you're going to want to become more of a childlike and bringing back in that love, that fun. There is a hope for reunion, but the reunion requires you to let go of the old and let in a little bit of fun, relaxation, peace, not drawing up the old past, but to live for the day. Open to love. It may be in unexpected places, but it also requires you to let go of the old hurts, the old past, even if it's not with them, with other relationships, so that you're not bringing in baggage. Because that baggage is what's bogging you down and causing the closure. It's making them very rigid, very unhappy. And the way, if you want a reunion, the reunion requires you to think new, to renew, to think of new opportunity instead of the old ways. Okay. Moonkite Jasper. 36. Once again, the universe is asking you to take a risk into unknown territory and claim your own personal power. Basically, find new friends. Again? I just finished an ad. Let me know when you're back. where they are. Ah. Okay. Alright. That makes sense. Are you back, Mystic? A long time for ads. Mystic, are you back? Alright, if anyone would like to have a reading, we have less than an hour left. Please let me know so I can put you on the list. Now, because we are doing both Twitch and YouTube, I'm using not just the explanation point join, but also I am using the listing that I have on the screen here. Mystic is the one who has a reading right now. They said that they are in an ad, so we're taking our moment to finish that. But if you would like to have a reading, please let me know what your deck is and what is your question, and let me also know that you wish to join. We will be closing this in less than 20 minutes. Because I can only handle 2 hours right now. Energy can be expended quickly. However, I do protect myself with the white light. Allow for the white light to be my shield so I can keep my energy. Wow, that was a long ad, Mocking. I didn't know you could have that long of an ad. So the next one is about you, and it's called like Jasper, Moonkite Jasper, and it's basically saying you need to take a risk and some adventures and get to meet new people. Open yourself up to new people. One thing that controlling relationships do is they block you off from other people. And they tend to also block you off from family. I'm talking about you. This is them. They're looking to close it. You can bring it back together. But you also need to have an understanding that maybe you need to keep people, also meet new people. Your connection here, Lapis Lazuli, 30. Is saying to reconnect, to renew, to bring something new into it, let go of the old, bring in the new. It also reminds you that you are not alone and you don't have to figure this out by yourself. You can learn through relationships with others, and this will help you tap into the relationship you are having. If there is hope, yes, there is hope, but it requires you to be, I don't know, I feel like independent. Alright, so the next card, Amber, is for the entire thing. It is your advice, your motive, their motives as well, to help. Amber is used to help the wounded. It is used for healing and for karma, preserving the wisdom that is gained from the lessons of the past. Let go of the old, learn from it, bring in the new. If you want this relationship to go, once again, you need to let go of the past. Finally, a card that did fall out was Hematite, and that is 26. And this is telling you, if you want this relationship to go, then you need to be grounded. You need to feel the balance and be calm, center onto yourself. Give yourself love. Yeah, I know. You forgot the past. What I'm trying to say, Mystic, is that you need balance. Balance of people. Balance for this relationship. If you want it to open, they're telling you, the world is telling, or the universe is telling you, not to close in on just one person. If you want this to go, you need to show that you are independent, that you can make friends with others, and not to cling only to them. They may feel stifled or suffocating, and that's part of the reason why they are not sure they want to keep this relationship. That's what it's trying to say. If you bring in balance within the relationship, if you communicate, have friends, other friends, give them time not to feel stifled, give them time not to feel suffocated, give them time for themselves and for yourself, it can bring a new relationship that will actually be better than before. That's what I'm trying to get at. Ah, good. Is there anything else? In other words, and final one, turquoise, also went with the collective reading. Reframe the way you perceive a relationship to make it more balanced. The boundaries are needed to help make somebody feel like they are not being suffocated. define this. Define your relationship in a different way. Right now, it perceives to be stifled. This will help heal, empower, and give you control back to yourself and them as well. Give you that personal power you need. Bring in the balance. In other words, what I'm saying to you is that instead of expecting it to be the same, to make it grow, you're going to need to find a way to not... Do I have to define them? No, you don't have to define them. They'll define them for you. They will define the boundaries for you, and so will the universe. What you do, though, need to do is find a balance. And by putting your eggs in one basket, by not having other friends and just putting yourself just with one person, it does sometimes be suffocating. So, that's what I'm saying to you. That's what they're saying to you. I just feel like all you need to do is really find that balance, and that will keep the relationship going. But it needs to be a new... They really are asking you to redefine the relationship and make it new. Because the old ways didn't work out for you. Or for them, for that matter. Okay, good. Anyone else like a reading? Thank you for letting me read for you. I appreciate it. I hope things go well. I think you'll be alright. You need to find that balance. And it's all been about balance today anyway. Like I said, the full moon's a good time for cleansing and finding and making things new again. Yeah. Even the collective readings were telling us to find balance. So it means I need to find balance too. It's not just one person who needs to find balance. We all need to find balance. If we don't find that balance, then the universe will find it for us. Whether we like it or not. Okay. Last call, guys. I'm closing up. If there is anybody else who would like a reading, please let me know within the next 5 minutes. You're very welcome. But yeah, if you guys are into tarot readings, if you're into crystals, if you're into anything that deals with energy, tonight is the night to put your stuff, put your pendulum, put your crystals, put your cards in front of the window so that it can bask in this moon. Hi, miss. Miss Pieces, would you like a reading? Yes or no? If so, you are the last one. But do this for yourself. Put anything that you want to be replenished of energy. This is the night to do it. Okay, so what is your deck? And what is your question? And now I'm closing. Yes. If you're still wanting the reading, yes, I'm asking you. What is your deck and what is your question? Am I on track to prosperity? Okay, crystals if you'd like. A crystal deck is a good one for prosperity, but we could go with any others. First deck? Sure, Cat Tarot it is. Okay. Let's see if I can find one that will fit your for prosperity's sake. I haven't used this one very much, so that's great. Yeah, you're a Leo. Cats among us. I have 2 cats. Both of them are calicos. Orange cats. One has more of a tigress type look, and they're crazy. The other one's the sweetest cat I've ever had before. Ooh, okay. Yeah, and they are beautiful. They're beautiful kitties. Love them. Butterscotch used to come up though when I was doing readings, and sometimes she would find herself wanting to be part of the reading itself. It was kind of funny. We are oh dear. Okay. Are we done with throwing stuff at me, please? Alright. This is for Miss Pieces, only for Miss Pieces. All negativity and vibrations are out of these cards. This is just for Miss Pieces. We welcome in the energies of earth, air, fire, and water. Let us create a life of beauty, reverence, and wonder with every season. Let us rejoice through every phase of the sun and moon. Let us be in harmony in every direction. Shall we offer our love? Your reading is going to be long. There are a lot of cards falling out. And they're all not all that fun. They're literally major arcanas that are falling out. So they're kind of like huge. Hi, Fire. I'm going to put you in a jar in a minute. Yeah? Alright. So, 1, 2, 3. Which would you like? 1, 2, or 3? 2 it is. Good Lord. Okay. What is with balance today? Seems to be a huge thing that needs to be looked at. Blessings. There's a lot of love. Message. You were overextending yourself. Okay. Past there was a start. There's some needing for knowledge. And I think we're done with the... Okay. Okay. Number 3. Alright. So, you're open to receive. Okay, here we go. Alright, so shooting star. What do you need to focus on? Alright, the Eight of Cups is saying to you, you need to take a long, hard look at yourself and examine the feelings you've had of disappointment. But don't cling to the past either, because it's not serving you like you wanted to. Let it go. You'll know the right time to take action. Turn off the faucet. Turn off the waterworks. Turn off the pain, the suffering. Find some balance, because this is all about balance. See these two here, the infinite sign, that's all about balance. It's telling you, you need to find some balance and let go of those past hurts. There's a lot of love, that a blessing. You are blessed with a lot of love. And sometimes it doesn't feel like it, but you are blessed. Now, here's a question I have. This one here is upside down. 1, the person is frustrated. The cat is frustrated. They're also being shunned, ignored. Are you feeling shunned and ignored and frustrated to hell and back? If so, no? Okay. They're saying don't let it get to you. The past has opened you up to new opportunities. And sometimes you don't always take them. But you're now at a point where you need to re-educate yourself. Not shunned. Ignored, maybe? Not shunned is fine. Wait a minute. Mocking Mystic reading yours and not Miss. Yeah. You're confusing me, Mocking. Love you. Okay. So basically, to protect yourself, It doesn't take much to confuse me. I know. To protect yourself, Ace of Wands, you need a noose. You need to learn. No! You just had yours, Mocking. I guess this is yours in a way. But this was supposed to be for Mrs. Pieces. Maybe this is resonating with you, and I'll have to do a new reading. It's for Miss Pieces, who is in YouTube. If you open up my YouTube, you'll find they're there. Let me give you my YouTube. Here's my YouTube. And here's my Discord. That's because they're in YouTube right now talking to me. That's alright. You're very welcome. I wish that Twitch would allow for us to show people what was being said, because then you would also know that I was talking on YouTube. Alright, back to Miss Pieces. Are you still here, Miss Pieces? Poor Miss Pieces. Oh, they disappeared. Hi, Lisette. Welcome in. Miss Pieces, are you still here? Good. Alright, so is any of this resonating with you, or do I need to do a rereading? Because I feel like we're messed up. Hi again. Yes. Is this resonating with you? I'm doing well, Horse-drawn. No, I didn't think so. This is all for Mocking Mystic because it confused me. So we'll finish it out. We'll finish it out. You picked pile 3. Let's do this again. Freaky! This is not working right. Alright. It's alright. It's alright. Mocking, it's fine. We're still getting used to knowing how to deal with both YouTube and Twitch together. If I follow the link you just posted, there's an error in the link. What? What posted? That's the question. Oh, join the community. That's an error? Let me see. No. Should be. Yes, you gotta find balance between YouTube and Twitch chat. Yes. Okay, I see. I see what's being said. Yeah, that should not be. Let me send you another one, guys. Should be fine. Looks like you've been on a bit already. Let me know if it isn't too late. I can do one more reading, but I am finishing up at 1 o'clock. Alright. And I know you've been here before, Horse-drawn. So I'll give you that reading. But I am closed. Okay, you need to know Yes, I gotta get the balance. Yeah. gotta find a balance. Now I need Twitch to actually agree to allowing people to see what other people are saying. Otherwise, if I was able to, yeah, you're so excited. If I was able to mocking, I would allow for everybody to see what's being said. Yeah, okay. That's why that is not working out. Prosperity's sake. This is for prosperity's sake. And this is for Miss Pieces. And only Miss Pieces. All negativity is low vibrations are out. This is just for Miss Pieces. And I'm going to make sure I'm listening. You're the one above that's not being shown. Yeah, okay. Like I said, I think we had a misdirection. So I'm sorry about that. That is my Stream Elements is actually saying what my schedule is. That's good. Yeah. Alright. 1, 2, 3. Miss Pieces, which one? 1, 2, or 3? Okay, 3. 3. Frustration. Again, about the love, it's the same. Oh. Okay. That's not feeling like you're accepted. Oh, but in the long run, it's good. Okay, so. Once again, the question was prosperity. Prosperity shows that in the past you were very frustrated. Very frustrated, tearing out the carpet, trying to get your foot in the door, and it just not working out for you. To the point where you just want to yell at everything. Your future is showing that you want to take control, and you're kind of just literally, you're done with it. You're done with the past. You want to move on. And in this particular case, come on, kitties, talk to me properly. They're showing their fangs. They're yelling and screaming at us. They're telling us that, listen to me! I'm trying to tell you what I want. And, the Two of Swords is basically saying you're kind of feeling stuck. You've been baffled by the situation and is asking you to stretch and broaden out your horizons. Increase your objective point of view. You are blessed with a lot of love. Overflowing love. Overflowing love. And you gotta make, sometimes, you gotta make those choices. And that is all on you. Now, I'm supposed to move. You are loved. You are loved. You are loved. There are times that there is not communication, though, and there needs to be more communication to keep things going. You are most definitely loved, cared for, happy. I mean, the message is that do what is right for them as well as for you, and share in the burdens and in the love. So far, are we resonating this time? Are we not? Are our energies meshing now? Because I find this interesting that this kind of card right here, the past, is kind of showing the same thing that other card was. Maybe not frustration, but the past is that you're kind of ignored. You're kind of just was by yourself. Really not, I mean, not even ignored. It's just like you were by yourself. There were people there, but they were not there. Does that make any sense? You weren't in the spotlight. Yeah. Well, guess what, dude? The Queen of Wands is your protection. It's so old. So if you look at this card, she's kind of sleeping. She's in her own domain. She feels comfortable, fearless, and independent. And basically has the strength and the faith in herself. So your protection is basically the feeling of love. The feeling that you are fearless and independent and can move and be in charge of yourself. So, is the prosperity there? Yeah. It's actually continuing to grow, and it's going to get better over time. You live authentically. 143. Yeah, you do. You know what? You just gave me a number, and I was thinking, why don't I look up the angels and see what they have to say about 143? Ha! Fits right on with what I was being said. 143 is you create. You reflect on your past goals and you create within them. The world around you has been created by the past goals and dreams. The manifestation of the past are everywhere, and your angels are wanting you to notice them. Contemplate on past goals and materialize what you want in the future. So my friend, this is looking good for you. You just have to manifest it, make it work. I don't know why that, I don't know if that Discord is working. Should. It's the right one. Anyway. Did that help? this time? Did that resonate with you this time? Because I wanted to make sure I got the reading the way you see. But prosperity is remembering that you have independence, and all you need to do is take that independence and grow and manifest it. Yes. Horstron, it's your turn. I'm going to clear the air because it should have probably... Yeah, let's clear it. That's you. Thank you for letting me read for you. Hi, Horstron. It's your turn. What deck and what question? You're very welcome, Miss Pieces. Thank you so much once again. I'm glad we were able to give you a reading. Okay, so what is the question then? Or is it just a general? Boy, we are having communications these days as the thing people need to hear about. All today has been about that. So, communication is actually air. We can also do a full moon. We're gonna do the cats. Yeah, we're gonna do cats because they're already out and they're the ones that are speaking. I want to hear about how to go about communicating with a friend for best results. These cards are for Horstron and only for Horstron. All negativity and low vibrations are out of these cards. This is just for Horstron. All energies towards Horstron. Please. Okay. Welcoming the energies of earth, air, fire, and water with let us create a life of beauty, reverence, and wonder. Through each season, let us rejoice. Through every phase of the sun and moon, let us be in harmony. In every direction, shall we offer our love. Let's talk about communication. One, two, three. 1, 2, or 3? Yep. Change. Focus on yourself. So that you don't let the glass fall. Communicate with the spirits. Open yourself up to new wisdoms. Sometimes you have to make a choice. Let's get back. I never feel right. I understand. Okay. So, your question is how about communicating with this friend? In the past, I should have said 2. That's what I was thinking immediately after. Oh man. Okay. Well, it's not much different. It's not much different, actually. Your intuition has gone haywire. Okay, here's the reason why your intuition has gone haywire. You're lacking confidence. You have basically not only stopped having the confidence you need to keep yourself going, and your intuition has gone crazy, but you kind of are stressed out and you kind of feel like you just don't have the balance. Thank you for the following positive impact. Love the name. Aw, it is closed. We were gonna close it in less than 7 minutes. I'll give you 1 card reading. Is that okay? Positive. Alright, so basically, you know, the relationship, I may even give you more than that. I have a little bit more energy I can give. It's a simple question? Sure. Logic is saying that the communication with it is dead. You need to balance yourself and before you pull in somebody else. Thank you, Vivi Tarot. Thank you so much for the follow. Appreciate it. For some reason, my my message is not able to go through with the proper way. Okay, so the star is, you know, you have the right to decide how this relationship is going to go. You tip the glass over, or you can keep the glass there. But if you tip over the glass, basically, you're finished. So you want to communicate with this person. It's going to be up to you. But you're going to have to do it in a new way. You're going to need to relax and kind of open up without anger and frustration. You're not good. You like reading cards? Aw. You're gonna need to listen to the spirits. That makes sense. I think that's why I'm so nervous. Yeah. And you're gonna have to possibly look into new ways of thinking. Ace of Wands is upside down. Ace is always about new. You need to think of new ways of thinking. And the only way you're going to solve it is to show love to the other person. And I don't mean just sexual love. I mean love. Being happy with, sharing that you care about somebody. I saw your page there has a Reiki symbol. I do study Reiki. Yes. Yes. You don't always get what you want, but you do get what you need. You have a lot of love and it's flowing. But unfortunately, it's not reciprocated. Okay? So, to communicate with them, think of a new way of doing it. Don't do it like the old way. You don't understand a lot? Okay, the thing about why isn't it reciprocated? Because they're frustrated themselves. And that they care about you, but they're afraid to show it. Okay, does that help you, Horse-Drawn? All right. Vivi. Let me go ahead and finish the conversation with Positive Impact. Lovely name. I really love that name. We do have cats in our subscription emotes. So, yeah. Going to come back to your life. Give me a minute, Vivi. It'll take a bit. Okay. All right. Let me do some talking to her. To them. Her is right? Okay. right. Do you have a deck that you would like to have positive, or is the cat tarot perfect for you? Cat is perfect. All right. Perfect. Perfect. All right. Thank you for letting me read for you. I'm gonna do what I can. I do have a little bit more energy to give, so I will. But this will be my... I have to make this my last. Okay. Oh. Well, this is a good starter. Positive. You seem to be, okay, so here we go. Simple question. Is your ex going to come back in your life? You seem comfortable the way you are. When I look at the Queen of Swords, they're very comfortable right now on the couch. They're dreaming of clouds, so they're in the 9 clouds. They're happy as they are. Is this resonating with you or them? And then let me choose 1, 2, or 3. Then more? Okay. 1, 2, or 3. Two. Are you sure? We've had people changing their minds. Okay. Interesting. Oh, I didn't expect it to go down so fast. I did and still do really love you. Yeah, I just told you. Well, that's good to know. Now back to positive. You're very welcome. Okay. Well, is your ex going to come back into your life? Only if you allow them to. They're kind of comfortable as they are, even if you are not. And the relationship will change. I'm glad that you had a good reading. The advice is that there's gonna have to be a change. There's gonna have to be a new way of thinking. That can't always be about them or about you. Do I see them coming back? Only if you allow them to. Look at this card here. The opportunity is there. Okay? The opportunity is there. But you can block it. And the only way you're going to be able to allow for such a relationship to happen is if there's a new train of thought, a new way of making things work for you. Here's the connection. Yeah, I can tell you do. You have a lot of love just by looking at this. These bowls have food in them. They fall in that place of that. I see there's a lot of motion going on, and that's what all these fish here. Motion is going on. I see that. You don't want to block her out. You love and care. Okay, good. I see there's still a lot of emotion, that they still care about you, like you still care about them. There's a lot of love still for each other. But there's also a lot of frustration. And it feels like somebody, either you or them, got hurt last time, and that's what ended it. And there's gonna have to be an I'm sorry episode in order for it to even start up again. There's gonna have to be a please forgive me. I didn't want to hurt you, but I did, and I'm sorry, kind of thing. To show that you still care for the person's well-being and not just for your own. Now, when you look at a cat, and a cat has their paws up and their belly available, that means they're comfortable around you. And in this case, they are still comfortable around you. They just feel hurt. So, in order for you to even get anywhere with them after they're being hurt so much, and I got 2 cards to show you. Is you're going to have to make a stretch. You're going to have to stretch out and show that you do care. And you're going to have to be the one who apologizes. Even if you don't feel like you did anything. You know, the toilet paper needs to be replenished. It frustrates people. It gives them pet peeves. There's a lot of pet peeves on this. And it feels like for anything to work, you gotta learn those pet peeves and then stop them. But I have some good news. And you asked this. Would they come back into your life? It's going to take some steps. But yes, they could. What made her love me in the first place was my kindness and compassion and ability to let her be herself. And that's why she feels comfortable around you. She feels hurt. And that's why you need to apologize, or at least some apology needs to be done. But yes, the answer is that it can. Family issues that can do a lot to people. I know this for a fact. This year I lost my mother, and my sister and I have been dealing with the estate, and that has been mentally draining, which is why I stopped streaming tarot for a while. Because it was draining and painful. And I just felt I could not do this and that as well. So, going back to what you were trying to say is, yeah, you need to say you're sorry to them. And the lovers, in this case, there is opportunity for it to be rehashed, for things to go better. There is a good maybe. My best thoughts in the matter on this is that you guys need to move forward. You need to let go of the past. She's going to need to let go of the past so that you can move forward. And here's my suggestion. After married for 15 years, here's my suggestion whenever you have something like a lot of pain going through. Don't think about having to fix it right away. Think about sharing a good moment with each other. Sometimes you gotta get to know somebody before you can do so. So by doing that, what I'm saying is, yeah. Live in the moment. Live in the moment. And then when it's time, they're gonna say, they might say, why'd you hurt me if you loved me so? You can say, I never meant to. And I am sorry. Can we move on from this? And can we return to living in the moment together for happiness' sake? So that's what you need to do. Okay? Does that help at all positive? You're very welcome. Did that help? I hope it did. Now, yes, you're welcome. Alright. Let me do some typing and talking at the same time to try to help out. Vivi, if you are still here, I'm gonna help you out in understanding. I'm glad. I'm glad. Yes, I have studied 2 times Reiki. Once with my own teacher, and then another time when I was doing massage therapy. Yes, therapy. Oh dear. Is Let me make sure that they are here before I start going crazy. Yeah, they're here. Okay. Or no, they're not. I can't tell. Anyway, yes, I've learned Reiki. I've had 2 times. One time I had an actual teacher, and the other time I was going through massage therapy, which is what I did before I started having problems with lymphedema. Um, and I had to learn Reiki from one of my teachers there. It was actually part of the class. Reiki is a way of using energy to help heal someone or yourself, and it can be very, very useful. But if you do it wrong, if you decide to take in the energy, you can make yourself sick. So that's why they teach it in such a way where you can learn how to heal somebody Reiki through both close up touch to if they're far away. Reiki allows for us to transmute the bad energy, the bad, and make it new. Transmute it to something new. And I'm losing my voice, so I think we are going to end here. If you want to know more about Reiki, I can talk about it next Sunday even more. In fact, I will. I'll talk about it next Sunday. Am I a Reiki master? Well, yeah. I can do it. But I don't believe that I'm a Reiki teacher. Now, I have taken it, but I don't feel like I have the power or the understanding enough to teach it just yet. So maybe in another time, if I did some more rehashing, if I could find my teacher again, they've disappeared on me. Possibly can actually get to the point where I can teach it. Can be a Reiki master to others as well. But I do study Reiki. And one of my teachers who was in massage therapy really was involved in Reiki and had me use a lot of that to help others in my massages and pulling out the bad energy. At the same time, I had to learn how not to pull it into myself, to be careful with the energy that was being pulled, because you can hurt somebody and yourself. She also, the mind out over the matter kind of thing, I've used every day since lymphedema, because of the fact that it is painful and I don't like using a lot of pain meds. So I use Reiki on myself to try to get rid of some of the pain. It just, sometimes you feel a little bit self-conscious on that. And anyway, so I hope that helps some of you understand a little bit more about Reiki. And yes, I have had some Reiki. And I hope that I helped you with your tarot readings today. We'll be doing this again on Sunday. For those of you who do not know my schedule, you've probably been seeing it every once in a while on when you've been reading it. But let me go ahead and show you the schedule. The schedule is simple. I need to move this a little bit. So you can see it better. We start at 11 o'clock, and on Monday we are doing Godbound. Godbound is about the Empire. They're part of the Empire KKWX, and they're citizens as well as they are ascendants, learning to become part of God. Oh my gosh, thank you so much for those biddies, Horse-Tron. I appreciate that with a immense of appreciation. I love you so much. Thank you so much. But Godbound is a tabletop session. Godbound is actually a type of tabletop that we use to tell the story of my universe and how crazy it can get. Soul Mask is being played on Wednesdays, and Necessity is the thing I'm redeeming right now for Fridays. Whenever anybody buys me a game and pays the extra points that goes with it, because if they buy me a game, it's free. But if they pay points and they find a game like on Xbox that I can get a hold of that it will be free, I play it. And I play it on Fridays. And right now we're playing Necessity and we're enjoying it. And we're going after the first boss on Friday. So there's that. I think we're gonna call it here because I am getting tired. My throat is going and I need a little bit more because tomorrow I get to talk a long time. When you're a GM, when you're a game master, you need to have the ability to talk. So we will call it here. I don't think there's anybody to raid because this has been happening a lot lately. During the summer, there is nobody. There is nobody out there. Once again, there is nobody out there. Well, let's see if we can find what. Let me try somebody in tarot and see if there's there.
No, them electric vacuums don't put their back into it, honey. You gotta, you know what I mean? That's for just to have, you know.
Mm-hmm. I really don't see hardly anybody. So we're just gonna call it. I don't know this person. I'll look them up and see what they're like in the future. They know a lot more. Okay. So, thank you all again for being here. Appreciate it. Have a wonderful day and goodbye.